Hey guys, TorqdOff here. I've been seeing a few videos with the, I guess they call it a rotor swivel helmet mount for the GoPros. And I just can't seem to find anything like that for the drift. So I decided I was going to try to make one on my own and do a little DIY video for you guys. And see how this works. So we'll just get this started, get right into it. I've already pre-drilled some of the parts and done some other work just to save time during this video. Otherwise I'd have you fast forwarding all day long. So we're not going to do that. We're going to try to do this pretty quick. And let's start off with what we need for as far as tools go. You're going to need a drill. You're going to need a 5/16 drill bit and a 1/4 inch drill bit. You're going to need a Dremel tool. Not totally necessary. You could probably find other ways around it, but Dremel tool if you have it, and some assorted Dremel bits. And you'll need a tape measure and a pencil. That's a good looking pencil there. But yeah, you'll need a tape measure and a pencil. Good looking pair of pliers, you'll need those. And a couple 7/16 wrenches. Some industrial strength Velcro. Scissors. And an X-Acto knife. Not necessary, but it would come in handy. So that's what we'll need as far as tools. You'll end up needing some PVC cement. We'll use that a little later. Need a caster. It's just a pretty cheap one, really. It was only a couple dollars, I think, maybe $3. And let's see. Need a 32-inch of 3/4 inch CPVC pipe. Man, that's hard to say. You'll need that. You'll need a 3/4 inch CPVC end cap with a 1/4 inch hole drilled in the bottom. You'll need a 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch 45 fitting. You'll need a 1/2 inch street 90. It's a street 90 because it'll go right into another fitting without having to have a piece of pipe there. And this is a winged 90-degree fitting. That's the only thing I know. It's a wall mount fitting, and I've got Velcro on the back side and a hole drilled through there, and a short 1.25 inch piece of 1/2 inch CPVC. You'll need your flat drift mount. You'll need a 2.5 inch 1/4 bolt, 2 nuts, and 4 washers. You'll need a 3.5 inch 1/4 bolt with 2 nuts. Oh no! You'll need a 5 inch 1/4 inch carriage bolt with a washer and a nut. And a shit ton of washers. We're going to use all those for our counterweights at the end of our camera pole. So we'll need all of those for that. Now you could make it to where you didn't need all the weights, except for your pole gets really long. I said long pole, that's funny. But your pole gets really long just to even out the weight. So what I wanted to do is keep this as short as I can and give you the angle that you wanted. So The rotor for the GoPro is 4.5 feet long. That's 54 inches to you and me. This one is only 32 inches. It still gives you a nice view, and it seems to work pretty good. I haven't tested it riding, but I have put it together and tested it. And last but not least, you're going to need a helmet. I went ahead and put a piece of Velcro here. This is industrial strength Velcro. It holds really well. I use it for all my mounts on my bike and my helmet for the drift mounts anyway. They hold great. They don't go anywhere. You can't hardly pull them off of there. So they work fine. I'll do a test, show you, so you're not too worried about how I got that mounted with the Velcro. So let's go ahead and start. Going to take your wheel off. I've already loosened this. Try to get one that has the nut and the bolt and not the ones that are pressed on. If they're pressed on, you're going to have to drill out those ends. I also want you to know that this isn't all my original idea. I've looked at a few other videos and kind of copied some of their things and improved upon other things. I think with the way I'm going to have this set up, it works great. It's going to be fine, but I think a simpler alternative would be to get the handlebar drift mount, which I don't have, and I'm not going to pay for it right now because I'm a tight ass. But that would make things a lot easier. So, but this works great. It's going to be totally adjustable, so you can change the angle of your camera and all that. So anyway, let's get started here. Got your 2.5 inch bolt. Going to put a washer on, and we're going to have a washer here. And I'm just putting these washers in so it kind of glides better. Nice. We might have to cut that out. We'll get this one started. Put this one in. Alright, can't do it with gloves on. It's cold out here in the garage. That's the reason I had my gloves on. So, got the heaters going, but it's 17 out right now. And the little heaters I have aren't keeping up. Anyway, there's that. That's the hardest part of the whole thing, guys, right there. An extra washer. Put that on. Here's where you're going to need your wrenches. You don't want to tighten it up too tight. You just want it to where it can still move. Have a little free play, and this here is just going to be your locking nut to keep everything together. So there you go. You got that. That can still move. I already went ahead and put a piece of Velcro here. That's going to attach to your helmet. Swivels. Then let's go ahead and do the end cap. We've got a 3/4 inch end cap, 5 inch carriage bolt. I went ahead and drilled this out at 5/16 so the square part of your carriage bolt to go inside there. And we're going to lock it down with a nut and a washer. Hold on a second, I forgot my washer. You want this good and snug on here so that it won't droop down like that when you get your weights on there. that up real good. That'll go on here, just like so. And then you can start adding your weights. Now I've already put this together and got it to where it's balanced with the camera on. So that's basically all you have to do is put your mount together and all that, and just find enough washers to, you could use anything for a weight. I just use washers. It seemed like a easy way to go to me. Put them on, and we lock that down with 2 nuts. What I'll do later is I'll go back with my Dremel and I'll cut off all these excess bolts. I wasn't sure exactly how long they needed to be, so lock that down on there. That won't come off. So there's your pole with your counterbalance right there. And then we use our 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch 45. Line that up. And what we'll do is we'll come back later, we'll glue this on. I just want to, for demonstration purposes, we're not going to glue anything yet. So then we've got that. This is your Street 90. Right here in the end. Nope, I told you wrong. Use your 1¼ inch piece of pipe. It'll go right here on the end. I wanted to, reason for that was I wanted it to drop down a little bit from the pole so you didn't see the pole with the camera. So you got that. All this will glue together. And then I got the winged 90 with the Velcro on it. This is where your camera mount's going to go. Put Velcro on the back of my camera mount. It goes right there on that, like so. And then this is going to go here. I'll show you. I got to take this back off. I'll show you how strong that is. It's on there good, guys. So put that on there. And we have our 3½ inch bolt. When I drilled this out, I drilled a hole for this bolt. I took the Dremel and I had to kind of waller that out a little bit so the head of the bolt would countersink in there so it didn't interfere with the mounting bracket. And then I drilled a hole in this 90. Goes together like that. Doing here, get my arm out of the way. Take your locking nut here. Tighten those down so you can, I don't know if you can see here, that'll make this fully adjustable. So you can put your camera on, rotate this, tighten it down, set it at the right angle. So there's your pole, your counterweights, your mounting. Then we get your helmet out. Now this helmet, it's an Icon Alliance. Right here is about the angle that it would be when it was on your head. So when this is down like this, it doesn't actually work very good. We'll line up the Velcro. Put it on there. There you go. There you have it.
Alright guys, I'm back from work. It's a little bit warmer today. It's 36 right now. And I've got the swivel camera mount for the drift helmet mount. And for safety reasons, not that I don't trust the Velcro, but I don't want my camera bouncing off the ground, so I got a hair tie to make sure it would stay with this here. It's on there really good. I'm just, for test purposes, I'm going to use this just to make sure it doesn't come off. So I got the bike warming up. I'm all layered up. So I'll give you a short ride, get this set up, do a little demonstration, and show you the footage. Alright guys, I just got back testing out the swivel mount for the helmet and the drift, and it wasn't a total success, and it wasn't a total failure either. At slow speeds around town, it works really well, and I get some pretty dynamic shots, kind of like this. And yeah, see, those are pretty good shots. I really like those. But when you get at higher speeds, which I'm not talking even really high speed, I'm over 30, the camera swivels around to the back and it stays there because of the wind resistance. So it just gives you a shot of the back of your head, which I guess if you want that for while you're riding, that's is a good way of getting that angle. But like I said, if you're in town, or if you were on a mountain bike or a BMX bike or something that was a little bit slower paced, it would be perfect. But so I got to work on that, try to figure out how to keep that from happening. I know it's the airflow. I've tried it at a couple different angles. I left it to where the pole would swivel, and then I've tightened it down at different angles to see if I could alleviate the problem, and nothing I do seems to work. I think the ultimate fix would be to use the drift handlebar mount on each end and have two cameras. I think that would be the ultimate fix of the whole thing. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed. It does work, not exactly as I intended it to. So I don't know, I'll keep working on it. Maybe I can get Drift to feel sorry for me and send me a camera and some mounts, see if I can get it to work good for them. That would be amazing. So yeah, I'll send this video to them. Maybe they'll, like I said, they'll feel sorry for me and send me an extra camera and some mounts. I'll get it working real well. But like I said, guys, if you want to try it out, it's easy to make. It cost me maybe $25–30. Of course, I had some of the material already, so you know, if you had to go to buy the glue and everything, I mean, you might have 35–40 bucks in it, but for that price, maybe you can figure it out and make it better. If you come up with a solution to that problem, leave me a note in the comments or send me a video showing how you changed it and made it better. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, I'll keep working on it, guys. If I get it sorted out, I'll let you know. So yeah, thanks for watching. I apologize, it wasn't a perfect DIY project, but that's how we learn. All right, thanks for watching, guys. TorqdOff out. See ya.